Have you ever felt disrespected in a conversation and wondered how it impacts your self-worth? What if the way we communicate shapes our relationships and our very sense of respect? In today's video, we're diving deep into the philosophy of how letting others talk to you can either build or break your self-respect. Stick around, because you won't want to miss these powerful insights that could change the way you interact with others forever. Before we dive in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who could benefit from it. Number 1. The power of setting boundaries. Setting boundaries isn't just about saying no, it's about protecting your emotional well-being and ensuring that your interactions are respectful. As we age, it becomes even more important to communicate our needs clearly, whether it's with family, friends, or strangers. Think of boundaries as invisible walls that keep you safe from disrespectful behavior while allowing positive relationships to thrive. The beauty of boundaries is that they're not about shutting people out. They're about setting limits on what's acceptable. By learning to say no politely but firmly, you create space where respect can flourish. You don't have to tolerate being spoken to in a way that feels hurtful or degrading. In fact, asserting your boundaries helps others understand that you deserve to be treated with kindness and dignity. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you're used to being accommodating. But the truth is, when you establish these limits, you create a healthier, more respectful space for both yourself and others. In conversations, don't be afraid to stop someone if their words cross the line. A simple, "I don't appreciate that" tone can go a long way in letting others know that you value yourself and expect respect in return. Number 2. How words shape yourself. Words are powerful. They can uplift, encourage, or tear down. As we get older, we've experienced the profound impact words can have on our sense of self-worth. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone's words made you feel small, or perhaps even doubted your own value? It's not just you, words have a lasting effect. How others speak to you often mirrors how they view you, and this can influence your self-perception. When someone speaks to you with disrespect, it's important to recognize that their words don't define your worth. You do. It's crucial to assess whether the words you hear align with your values and whether they're being used to build you up or tear you down. By becoming more mindful of the language used around you, you can better protect your self-respect. If someone uses hurtful language, it's okay to let them know. A simple, "I don't appreciate being spoken to like that," can create an opening for healthier, more respectful dialogue. As you practice standing firm in your value, you'll begin to recognize when you're being spoken to disrespectfully and gain the confidence to address it with grace. Remember, the way others speak to you is a reflection of them, not you. Number 3. Respect in action. Did you know that the key to receiving respect in a conversation often lies in how well you listen? It's easy to focus on what you want to say, but truly listening is a vital way of demonstrating mutual respect. As seniors, we bring a wealth of knowledge and experience, but listening allows us to learn from others too. It's not just about hearing words, it's about understanding emotions, intentions, and needs. When you actively listen, you show others that their words and feelings matter. This builds a foundation of respect, where everyone feels valued. Active listening is about giving someone your undivided attention, maintaining eye contact, and responding thoughtfully. When you listen well, it encourages others to treat you with the same respect. It also strengthens relationships and helps resolve misunderstandings. But listening doesn't mean agreeing with everything said. You can listen attentively and still assert your own thoughts respectfully. By embracing this respectful listening habit, you create an atmosphere where conversations can flow freely and both parties feel heard. It's a simple act that costs nothing but results in richer, more meaningful interactions. So next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember to listen more than you speak. It's a powerful way to show that you value not just what others say, but also their right to say it. Number 4. Nonverbal communication and your respect. You might not realize it, but your body language speaks volumes. In fact, research shows that over 90% of communication is nonverbal. As seniors, we often focus on the words we say, but the way we present ourselves, our posture, gestures, and facial expressions, can have just as much, if not more, impact. When you stand tall with confidence, make eye contact, and maintain an open posture, you signal to others that you respect yourself and expect the same in return. Nonverbal cues also help you set the tone of the conversation. If someone is speaking to you in a disrespectful manner, a firm stance or a subtle change in your facial expression can communicate that you are not accepting that behavior. It's important to be mindful of your body language, as it can either invite respect or allow for disrespect. For instance, crossing your arms or avoiding eye contact may send the message that you're disengaged or unapproachable. On the other hand, standing tall with open hands and a calm, steady voice can communicate confidence and dignity. By consciously using your body language to reinforce your self-respect, you're setting a positive example for how you expect to be treated, and often, others will follow your lead. Number 5. The importance of assertiveness over aggression. It's natural to want to stand up for yourself when someone disrespects you, but there's a fine line between assertiveness and aggression. Assertiveness is the ability to express your thoughts, feelings, and needs in an open, honest, and respectful way. It's about saying what you need without attacking or belittling others. As seniors, we've often learned that diplomacy is important, but sometimes we're too hesitant to express ourselves. Assertiveness helps you avoid that hesitation and allows you to communicate with dignity and respect. For example, if someone speaks to you in a rude tone, being assertive means calmly addressing the issue without raising your voice or becoming hostile. You might say, "I'd appreciate it if you spoke to me respectfully." This clear communication shows that you value yourself without creating conflict. On the other hand, aggression often comes from frustration or feeling disrespected, but it usually leads to more tension. When we react aggressively, we risk escalating the situation and alienating others. The goal is to stand firm in your boundaries while maintaining calm and respect for both yourself and the other person. With practice, assertiveness can become a powerful tool that not only helps you maintain your dignity but also encourages others to do the same. Number 6. Understanding the role of empathy in respect. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's also an essential part of maintaining respect in any conversation. As we get older, we become more attuned to the emotions of those around us, and empathy allows us to navigate difficult discussions with kindness and consideration. When you practice empathy, you're able to listen not only to the words being said but also to the emotions behind them. This helps create a respectful environment where both parties feel understood. Empathy doesn't mean you have to agree with everything the other person says, but it does mean acknowledging their feelings and responding with compassion. In conversations, try to pause and consider how the other person may be feeling before responding. If someone is upset, instead of dismissing their emotions, you might say, "I understand that this is difficult for you," and offer your perspective calmly. By showing empathy, you build trust and respect, and in turn, others are more likely to treat you with the same level of understanding. When we communicate with empathy, we create a safe space for both ourselves and others to express our thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or disrespect. Number 7. When to walk away. Not every conversation is worth having, especially if it's becoming disrespectful or emotionally draining. As seniors, we've learned the value of peace, and sometimes, the most respectful action is to walk away. Ending a conversation gracefully doesn't mean you're giving up or backing down. It means you're choosing to protect your dignity and emotional well-being. If someone is speaking to you in a hurtful way, it's okay to politely excuse yourself from the conversation. You might say, "I don't think we're getting anywhere here, so I'm going to step away now." By doing this, you send a clear message that disrespectful behavior won't be tolerated. Walking away is an act of self-respect, as it shows that you value yourself enough to not engage in toxic exchanges. It's important to recognize when a conversation has crossed the line, and leaving it may be the best option for preserving your peace of mind. Remember, you don't have to stay in a conversation that makes you feel uncomfortable or disrespected. By choosing to step away, you show that your dignity is non-negotiable and that you will not engage in conversations that undermine your worth. Conclusion. Thank you for watching. I hope these lessons have helped you realize the importance of maintaining respect in your conversations and relationships. Remember, it's never too late to start setting boundaries, asserting your needs, and communicating with confidence. If you found even a little value in this video, I'd love to hear from you. Your feedback not only helps me improve but also helps others who might be facing similar challenges. Please take a moment to comment below, whether it's your thoughts, questions, or personal experiences. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable content.